Good morning, planner community, Amplify planner community specifically. Welcome back to Christine Boho Plans. And I've been wanting to do this flip through video of my Q3 Amplify planner and show you how I used my Q3 Amplify planner and how it was helpful to me during those 3 months. Yeah, if you're interested in this, stay tuned. Welcome back to Christine Boho Plans. Thank you so much for being here today. If you recently saw my new planner lineup video, you know a little bit about what's been going on in my life and why I have slowed down so much in posting videos and Instagram posts and all that. I talked a little bit about what's happened in my life. You know, things happen in life, and I have learned that more over the last 2 years than I have in my entire life, that change up a routine slows us down or causes us to have to refocus or have to reprioritize things in life. And that has definitely been true in my life. And honestly, social media has had to go on the back burner because other things in my life had to be prioritized, which is why you haven't seen a lot of posts lately from me. And yeah, I'm an Amplify Planner partner. I still love Amplify Planner. And that's why I'm here today to share with you how the Q3 Amplify Planner really served me. So again, if you're interested in hearing what's been going on in my life, listen to the first part, at least, of the planner lineup video that I just posted for the rest of fall 2022. And I think I even posted on there that it was real life talk. I talk a little bit more about all of that so that you know, like, what's happening with me and what my plans are for social media and all that. I am not going away. I just have had to take some breaks, and I will definitely need to continue to take a break until things get more settled in our family. So yeah, but until then, we are here to look at my Amplify planner from Q3. This is a little bit of a flip through, and I did actually a flip through from July of this planner just to show people in July how I was using the Amplify planner. But I gotta tell you, I don't usually use a whole planner. I mean, I have a few planners where I've used the whole thing, and every time I do, I celebrate that because that's a big deal if I can use a whole planner, because I have a little bit of planner ADHD where I kind of jump in and out of using planners and often don't use the whole planner. So it speaks a lot to Amplify Planner that I was able to actually use this entire planner, and it served me well. So I'm going to talk with you about that and show you how that happened. So if you're wondering about this cover, if you've never seen any of my Amplify Planner videos, I am an Amplify Planner partner. The code that I have for you to get a discount from Amplify Planner is at the end of the video. At the same time, I'm also a Amplify Planner patron for their Amplify Planner Patreon. That's a bit of a tongue twister. Yeah, but one of the benefits of participating in the Amplify Planner Patreon, if you are at squad level or BFF level, you can choose the unique covers, the specialized covers that are for Patreon members only on the squad level and BFF level. So that's how I got this cover. Otherwise, their colors are just solid colors that you get to choose from in the Amplify Planner community. And that's one of my favorite things about Amplify Planner is that you get to vote. If you're part of the Amplify Planner community Facebook page, which is open to anyone that wants to use an Amplify Planner, when they are ready to create their new planners for the new quarter, they actually put out colors that you vote on, which is really cool. I love that. That's one of the things I love about Amplify Planner is the community. So, okay, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at my Q3 Amplify Planner and how it served me. So at the beginning of every Amplify Planner, I always take time to put some kind of decor or stickers to represent the season. July through September made me think of sunflowers. So there you go. I put sunflowers at the beginning of my page. And yes, I think I might have said this, but I did do a very fast flip through video of just the July portion of this. So I'm going to go through that pretty quickly. I don't remember in that video if I had actually shared what I like about this beginning section of the Amplify planner. You can see I have some of the holidays highlighted. They actually included pagan holidays, which is not common when you see these holiday lists and planners. So I just kind of want to give a shout out to Amplify Planner. Thank you for being inclusive and remembering pagan holidays when you do the holidays page. Okay, so at the beginning of every planner, I don't use this a whole lot. I use it some, but it's really helpful just to kind of give an overview of the year, especially the quarter that you're in at the time. What are some big dates that you need to plan for, and you can make notes at the beginning. But as you can see, I don't use this a whole lot, but I could see how some people would find this very helpful. This would be a good section to put things like birthdays and anniversaries just to help you remember it. And I obviously put trips in there, and there was a wedding, so things like that I put in the front. So if you are a student, this would be a really great tool to help you remember assignments and that kind of thing. Okay, so one of my favorite features of Amplify Planner is how they set up their goals system. You do not have to use this planner to set goals. I personally have backed off of setting goals just because my life has been so busy. My goal has actually been just to take care of myself and do what I have to do on a daily basis without worrying about great big goals. But what I love about this system is it gets you to rate your life and different categories of your life, how that is going, and get you to think about like, okay, what are some goals we need to focus on in these areas of life? In other areas of life, you don't really need to set goals because it's going so well. So I really highly encourage you to consider looking at this goal system. Even if you don't use Amplify Planner, go to the Amplify Planner website, go to their free downloads, and they have this as a free download. It is a great goal setting like worksheet to have if you're looking at setting goals. I also use this worksheet not for setting goals, but for just general planning. I have another video that I can link in the description box below on how I did not use this for goal setting, but just for general planning, which actually was very helpful. A lot of people commented on that, how helpful that was. And it actually helped me a lot too. So there's different ways you can use this worksheet, but it is my favorite goal setting worksheet and system. All right, so I'm going to just kind of quickly flip through July. I can link my July planner flip through below if you want to see where I spent more time talking about my July plans. So as you can see, I do use stickers, and I did a very patriotic, fun theme. I actually got these watermelon date stickers from Lorraine Stickers and stuff on Etsy. I thought that the watermelon was perfect for the month of July. And as you can see, when I can, I use my habit tracker to help me build the habits that I want to build. Now, okay, so one thing that I have realized is that when I'm using a daily planner, I don't so much use the weekly planner part of it. So the Amplify Planner has a monthly layout, a weekly layout that you can get in a vertical or a horizontal layout, which obviously this is a vertical, and then it goes into your daily spreads, your daily layouts. So if you're that kind of person that finds it helpful to have your month, your week, and your dailies all in one book, this is the perfect planner for you. Okay, so now at the beginning of July, clearly I did not use my first weekly that week, and as you will see, I didn't use a lot of weeklies, so just putting that out there. And this is actually a real life flip through. I'm not going to pretend that I planned every day or like filled out every week, because I don't know, life is real life, and I'm not always using my planner every single day, even though I intend to, or even if I love planners. Life happens, and I don't always get to it every single day. Clearly on June 27th, I did not. And it's very possible that the last planner I had, I don't remember, I filled out June and that planner before I started this planner. So that might have been what happened. Okay, so there we go. The first week is July 4th week. I do use this for journaling when I'm inspired to do so. So that is a week of journaling. And that is from July 4th through July 10th. All right. And I use this page for just notes. And actually I started using it for like a Post-it note board, where when I have to write down notes, I write them on a Post-it note and I actually stick it on this page so it's easy to move around until I don't need the note anymore. So I do like this blank dot grid page at the beginning of every week. Okay, so, you know, July 4th, I didn't work. It was a holiday, so it's okay that I didn't plan on July the 4th. But here we go, July the 5th. And all of this is in my July flip-through of this planner. So you can go to that video if you want to see more details about these flip-throughs for July. And again, I used the weekly for some journaling, but I didn't do it for the whole week. All right, here we go. Some of the sticker spreads, I really like how they turned out. Like, I thought this was really cool, how this turned out. All right, I did not plan that those couple days. I did not plan that weekend. I had good intentions for journaling that week, but only did it on Monday. That is okay. I give myself permission to have the grace to not plan every day. All right, there we go. Sometimes I just write notes on certain days. Now, this was a trip, and sometimes I will cover up the actual planning page and make it into a memory keeping page, which was appropriate for this because this was a trip. And there wasn't really anything to plan. It was more memories and pictures and things like that. In the Amplify Planner Patreon, you get all kinds of free printable downloads that you don't have access to when you're not in Patreon. And one of the free downloads is more dot grid pages. And I printed off one of their dot grid pages and pasted it down. And then I actually covered up those days. And then I put down the pictures and notes and memory stuff from that weekend. And it continues. And here I left the days open so that I could see what days those were. All right, so we come back, and I did not plan the week I came back from that. Look at that. That is okay. Give yourself permission to have the grace to not plan when you don't have time to or when life is very, very busy. So that last part of July, did not do a lot of planning. But here we are in August. I did not share this so much in the last flip through video because I only focused on July. But this sticker set is from Chelsea Brown Designs. I believe it's the Groovy monthly sticker kit for the Amplify Planner. I thought it was appropriate for August. Now for my monthly layout in the Amplify Planner, one really helpful way that I used it is that I keep track of my bills on the monthly layout. It's just a really great overview for me to see what bills are due when, and it also helps me keep track of when I've paid those bills because I check them off once I've paid them. I really love the lines, as you can see in the square boxes, because it helps me make a lot of notes in certain boxes when necessary. Yeah, that is what I mostly use it for, but I also use it for schedules, reminders, and medication refills. I use the monthly a lot, actually. And I use the monthly to help me plan for my days, to be quite honest. And I actually did a whole video on monthly planning and how I use the monthly to help me plan for weeks and days. So I could actually link that video below too if you're interested in that, to see how I do that. And up here, I did some habit tracking, not as much as I did in July. The intention was there. So that is August, the monthly. And I had every intention, obviously, of using that weekly. That did not happen, but it got decorated pretty, right? Okay, so here we go. Again, real life. I didn't plan every day. See? I did plan here. I really like how this spread turned out. That is a pretty spread. All right, did not plan. All right, I did some journaling the week of August 8th. There we go. And just so you know, like, My lack of planning has absolutely nothing to do with the Amplify planner system itself. It's all about my life and how busy I am, and if I wake up in time enough to do the daily planning I want to do, or if I have time before I go to bed at night. It just all depends on what my life schedule looks like. You guys get it, right? Life is busy. We all have the great intentions of doing the habits that we want to do. And sometimes they don't happen, and that's okay. We can still love planners and be in the planner community and not plan every single day, right? I love this little mushroom. He makes me happy. Okay, so obviously did not plan. There might be a streak here where I didn't plan so much. So I'm just giving you a heads up. Okay, there was some time in August where I was working a lot and I really wasn't using a planner so much. I was just kind of going with it. There were days where I was just writing down notes and didn't do a whole lot with it, which is totally fine too. Okay, so here's another week where I did a lot of journaling, okay? And when I do get into the journaling, sometimes it really turns out pretty. Look at that. So I love using a combination of colored pens and stickers, but you know what? Sometimes colored pens are just enough. Okay, so this is another example of a download that came from the Amplify Planner Patreon, and I really kind of liked it at the time. It kind of reminds me of the Passion Planner, like journaling at the end of every month, sort of, except this is for the end of every week. And I thought this was kind of cool to have a little reflection page for the end of the week. It is a habit that I wasn't able to keep up with, but I really like the idea of it, and it worked for that week. Okay. All right. So I'm on a good streak of planning, as you can see right now. All right. We're getting into September now. All right, so this sticker kit for the month of September comes from Cara B. Co. She is on Etsy. I love her Amplify planner stickers. They are very boho. They are very whimsical. I really love her sticker designs. So check her out if you really like this sticker design. And I do know that I'm not the best at laying down stickers. So like, I'm sure other people could take the same sticker set and make it look a whole lot better, but it works for me. So there was a lot of bills that I had put in there in this monthly, spread here, and I did a pretty good job of keeping up when prescriptions needed to be refilled, and there were some events in September that I had filled in, and I also tried to fill in things like that we try to plan ahead for, like date nights, or just any other special dinners or things like that, again, so that I have an overview of what is happening for the entire month, and then I use the month to help me plan for my days, and if I use the weekly, I also use this to help me plan for my week. And these stickers correspond with the monthly kit. Again, they're very pretty. Had great intentions of using the weekly. I did not. Do you see a theme here? Sometimes you try something and you realize, okay, so the weekly isn't necessary for me. I really like it as a journaling setup. But I think where I was kind of struggling was it was kind of weird for me to do my journaling in the same book that I'm doing my everyday planning. The two in my mind need to be separated. And so that is a note that I'm taking for when I do my 2023 planner lineup, because that is just something I've learned by experience or trial by error, right? All right. So again, here is the page that came from the Patreon, but I did not fill it out. I love the idea of it, of your weekly reflection. It has great questions on it, and it gets you thinking about like what went well, what could go differently this week, all those things. All right, so we are at the end of August, moving into September, and yes, I'm sure we all have had those times where we put stickers on the page, but then we don't use it. So I'm right there with you, clearly. And these stickers for the Freedom Boxes and the stickers up here, they all come from Chelsea Brown Designs. She makes stickers like this for the Amplify Planner. Okay, so here I picked up planning again on a daily basis. Okay, I believe this was some weekend planning. Yeah, Saturday and Sunday, where I had some time to do some more stickers and wrote down a whole bunch of things. So I don't know if you guys do weekend planning. I do weekend planning sometimes, especially if I'm overwhelmed with things that are going on that we need to do between chores and just any events that are happening on the weekend. Sometimes I will do some weekend planning. All right, I feel like I'm skipping. Here's the week again. I put the sticker on the week, stickers in the week. Did not use it, but the stickers are pretty, right? Oh, I remember this day. This was Labor Day. And I was meant, all this was supposed to go here for Tuesday because I did not work Labor Day. And then I realized, oh man, I filled out Monday by accident for Tuesday. Ever do that? It's really easy to do, but it worked. I made it work. I just ended up skipping the Tuesday page. All right. I like how this page turned out. All right. Again, pages that I didn't plan for, and I don't plan often on the weekends. Oh, here's some journaling that I actually meant to do, or actually intended to do. I did it halfway through the week, but I didn't do it all the way through the week. Okay. Now, I gotta say something about this spread. I like this spread, but I realized this marker was way too dark. So I'm not using the markers again. It was way too dark for what I had wanted to do. Actually, I think if I just would have used like regular colored pens, it would have turned out just fine. Okay, here we go. Oh, here is a Harry Potter spread that I did. I thought that turned out cute. I wanted to do some Harry Potter spreads that first week of September because I think September 1st is supposed to be Harry Potter Day. But again, I didn't get to planning that week. So there is my tribute to Harry Potter in my Amplify planner. And here I have all the stickers, but I really needed to do some planning on this day. No stickers. And as you can see, I probably spilled some water or coffee here because it was probably a very busy day. And this is just as okay for me as this is. I think I did this page actually as a plan with me in one of my Plan With Me Amplify Planner videos. I can link that below too if you're interested. Once again, my intentions with journaling started at the beginning of the week, and I did not finish it throughout the week, but the sticker set is super cute. Okay, so this is what I mean by a Post-it note board. I have this dot grid page at the beginning that's blank, and then I put Post-it notes for reminders of things, and then if I don't do it for that week, I just take the Post-it note off and I move it to the next week. So I had found that very helpful for my Q3 planning. Oh, I did a lot of stickering here. Look at that. And here too. Oh, this was actually a Plan With Me as well. And my attempt was, can I make the Plan With Me, the decorating part, actually the 2 pages coordinate together because it's weekend planning. It turned out okay. I think it turned out kind of cool. If you're interested in this, all my Plan With Me so far are only Amplify Planner. So if you go to my playlist and just go to Plan With Me's, my Amplify Planner Plan With Me videos are there. This one ended up being kind of a longer video than I intended. It was because I was doing 2 pages and trying to coordinate it. It was a whole thing. All right, I did not use the weekly, and I'm not sure I planned at the end of September because that is when we got the news that my mother has cancer at the end of September, and that kind of changed things in our lives quite a bit, and my focus quite a bit about what we needed to do for the month of October and how we needed to move forward this fall. So, okay, so one of the cool things about Amplify Planner, they are 3-month quarterly planners, but to help you get ready to move into your next planner, they actually do about a week into the next month to help your planning continue so you have a smooth transition. I really like that. I did not use these pages in this Q3 planner. I might have used it in my new Q4 planner. But you also get another month. You don't just get the 3 months, like in this case, Q3 was July, August, and September. You also get October so that it's in the same book if you need to plan ahead for October. Okay? And here we go. And then you do a quarter end review. It is the same thing as the very beginning of the planner, where you are encouraged to think about your 3-month goals and all the different areas of your life where you might want to have goals. It takes the exact same thing that you started the quarter with and then gets you to reflect on how those things went, and you get to compare where each area of your life is at the end of the quarter compared to where it was. Let's see. I lost the page. Here we go. Compared to where it was at the beginning of the quarter, which I think is kind of cool to do, to reflect on how things have been going in that way. And then you can also answer the questions: what went well, what did not go according to plan, what did you totally crush this quarter, and what goals are you still working on? And I really like those reflection questions that get you kind of thinking about how the entire quarter went. And then we are at the end, and you got tons of dot grid pages at the end. One major way I use dot grid pages are my budgeting. I don't want to spend a lot of time looking at that here on camera, but I would do a lot of my expense budgeting in my dot grid pages in the back, and then I would keep track of my bills in the monthly layouts as I showed you. That is the main way, and then sometimes I would just take random notes about things I was thinking about. And then there is a pocket in the back for things that I might want to hold on to, like doctor appointment notes and things like that. And then, yeah, there we go. That is how my Amplify planner for Q3 served me. Now, for me, so at the beginning of the video, I said I used the entire planner. I do know that there were many days that I did not use, some weeks I did not use. But for me, the fact that I kept going and still using the planner was really helpful to me. I probably could benefit more from an undated planner, right? Because then I wouldn't have pages that I wouldn't use. But it actually didn't bother me because I can look back and see what was going on. And if I didn't plan on those days, that tells me that life was a little bit busier or whatnot during that week. And that's probably why I didn't plan so much during those days. So it really is a personal preference. I'm considering doing an undated planner. At this time, I actually, if you watch my planner lineup video for November, December 2022, I just posted that, where I talk about what's happening in life and how that has affected my planner lineup. I'm actually not using Amplify Planner through the end of 2022, not because I don't love Amplify Planner. It's a great planner, and I'm actually, as an Amplify Planner partner, I'm still talking to my clients and people I know about this planner because I really think it is a fabulous layout and it is a great planner. However, because of the way my life has been going lately, I have found it a little bit overwhelming to keep up with a daily planner. That's not true for everybody. A daily planner is necessary for a lot of people. And I do know, especially if you have ADD or ADHD, it's necessary. So for me though, I need more of a weekly planner with the hourly layout that I'm going to stick with through the end of 2022. And then I'm going to reevaluate my need for a daily planner in January. I will say, just to show you real quick, that I started a Q4 planner, and I love the color of this Amplify planner. It's hunter green, and yeah, I can't believe I put this many stickers on it, but I did. It's all good. It's seasonal. But I did start this planner out with the intention of, was going to use this planner the same way that I use my Q3 planner. And there is my October layout, but I have just, I don't know, things have been hard with traveling and having to work my work schedule and family life around traveling and all that stuff, being a support to my mom, what she's going through and all that. Like, I just have not been able to keep up with the daily pages, and I have given myself the grace to say, I need to give daily planning a break. So this one is going to get set aside until the end of December, which is the whole planner for this one. And then I'm going to reevaluate again. What do I need for a daily planner, if any, in January? I do have 2 yearly Amplify planners that I plan to start using in January. So Amplify Planner is not leaving my lineup. Do not worry about that. It will be back in January. For now, though, I'm taking a break from Amplify Planner, but I wanted to come back in this video and share my Q3 flip through with you to show you how Amplify Planner has served me well. Thank you once again for being here. I hope you guys have a lovely fall 2022. And yeah, I will see you again when I post my next video. Not sure when that's going to happen because of a lot of traveling and things going on with my mom, but I will definitely keep everybody informed on Instagram when I am ready to start posting videos again. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.